Good morning, good morning. I am here to speak with you again. I may start addressing you without saying hello, Sifu, J, Artist of Truth, every time. I may not. Depends upon how I feel. I'm very calm, very laid back this morning. I've been slightly absent in my posting of videos. I really can't express enough. Wow, hold on one moment. I have to change this view just so that you may see what I'm seeing. It's very beautiful and at the same time sad. The view of the sky is beautiful, but I remember traveling this road so many times and it was so beautiful, and now it's just well, let me just show you. All of the trees, of course, it's been a while since I've been down this road. All of the trees are sacred progress, and you can call it being. Look at the sky. The irony of it is that I've never seen the sky this grandiose of the way it is. But sorry, I have some more footage of this. I'm not a huge fan of logging. Ironically, my father worked in logging for years and years and years. I never thought of it like this. But deforestation is happening so rapidly that we can't keep up now. This place looks different to me. It's like a foreign land. Anyway, that wasn't my point. It became my subject just because I drove into this spot. But I was in the process of saying that, you know, I really love doing these videos and having these moments with you, with all of you. It's helped me a lot. It's a form of meditation. Lately, I've been focused on doing this 60-day reboot with having only Juice. You know, I'm working with people whose lives depend on them changing habits. I say that, and in my mind says to me that all of our lives depend upon us changing habits. But some lives, I guess, are a little more directly affected right now in a very quick way. I sit and I think lots of times. I've been meditating and relaxing. That I would, you know, I'm very close to shutting down all of my stuff, like Facebook and all of my internet activity. I'm tied into so many people, and the positive benefit to so many individuals' lives with the philosophy and the Kung Fu. See, I would still teach. However, I see these social media sites as a little bit of a burden. Even though I pride myself, I'm very happy that, or at least I think, I haven't become as involved as other people. I do find myself thinking about whether the page should look a certain way, whether my information should be a certain way. It becomes quite a burden. But I think that the fastest way to teach people and to work with people now is in this way. You can reach more people over the internet with videos. You can learn from so many other people because when you interact, of course you encounter stupidity and ignorance, but you also learn so much. I learn at least so much from people who freely share their knowledge that they didn't have to. So it's a good thing, but there are times when I actually want to go into hiding for months. I say it a lot. I love music and I love working with all of my students and playing shows, but I cannot say that I enjoy music the way that I once did. I love music. I can't say that I enjoy the business of music the way that I did before, because it's all the same, at least in the industry in which I perform. I'm ready to be done with it. I look at these, and I listen to public radio all the time. I don't listen to regular popular music very often. I like classic stuff, but I like classical. But anyway, I admire all of these folk musicians and classical musicians and jazz artists and these people making a living. I've never heard of them, and they're touring and they're doing all these things. They're not caught up in this scene of negativity. I see my industry very different than I did before. Sure, you can make money and survive, but the one reason I've not been swayed into opening a music venue is because the partners would be more concerned with selling tremendous amounts of intoxicants and creating this illusion in an atmosphere of darkness. For me, I see that, even a little local pub or social gathering place can be very beneficial to society, to allow people to get together, to laugh and to enjoy their times, and to spend quality moments with other human beings. But mostly these places that I have seen become poisons, diseases, where people drink, rampantly. They spend all of their money there. They can't control themselves. They mistake that place for their home. From the moment they get up, they go, they hang out. And what happens with people like myself, who aren't like me, is they allow these business owners and these agents and everyone else to use them and abuse their talents, to buddy up, to suck them dry until the next thing comes along. And I've thought about it so much the last few days that I consider changing everything dramatically. Everything has already changed dramatically, but doing it differently. That's the price of being on any type of quest, being on 60 days on Juice. But to be honest with you, as the artist of truth, I probably will not go 60 days. Right now my weight is still where I think it's okay, but it's lower. I'm not going to say what it is. I'm going to wait till I'm finished so that I don't get too much worry from my friends. But I feel good. I'm very calm right now. Don't worry for me if I seem a little calm or sad or anything. I do have some emotional things happening today. It seems like every 6 days, maybe 7, if I'm correct, I have this emotional burst or something, and I feel tremendous amounts of joy or ecstasy, if you want to say it that way, even though that word makes people think other things. But like last night, I felt super happy. And it was just for no reason, just sitting. I'm just happy, and all of these ideas. And then this morning, I was getting my daughter ready for school, and I'm starting to feel sad. And then I started having ideas about the future, and I started feeling very positive. And then all of a sudden, stillness, being very calm. So that's what happens when you do these things. I may end this 60 days very soon. I want to train more intensely. That's a really big thing for me. It's been a mental issue for me to overcome. The idea that I needed to be running, 10 miles every day and all of that. But I guess that it's good to have the rest. I've been training very hard, but I haven't been running tremendous amounts because my weight will vanish if I had ran during this whole period. I've still been doing all of my kung fu, technical training, but had to dial it back. But I will probably end it very soon, but with a water fast at the end. 5 to 10 days of just water, and then being done. But I will let you know. I'm still getting emails and messages from people who are just starting, and some who started the same time that I posted my first video. I'm so happy for all of you to see people in just 5 to 7 days changing their minds and doing something different. Even if it's just for a moment in time, to think that we are surely choosing everything in our lives, instead of being guilty of saying, I'm out of control, there's nothing I can do, I'm broke and I'm down. But anyway, stay with it, stay focused. Thank you for helping me, for being here so that I can speak with you, and for giving me your time. Subscribe to my videos on YouTube. Artist of Truth, Shay Wise Music, Kennedy Wing Chun. You can also find Artist of Truth on my blog, Facebook, or just Jay Kennedy. Look me up. Let's share a moment. Enjoy some philosophy. Well, as always, I love everyone. I will talk with you soon.